final corner now. Outguard is gonna cross the line here, and his benchmark lap time is gonna be a 109.1. That's very fast indeed. 7/10 faster than anyone else at the moment. But Moto now crossing the line. Is he gonna make it into the duels? Yes, at the moment a 109.7. That's a solid. A solid pace for him there. Oh, Ni has just gone faster, so 109 did. As now the track is drying up actually. As Gogo is gonna cross the line now. He goes only third fastest though, a 109.3. But others are gonna be definitely finding more time out there. Moto will be trying to find some more time out there at the moment, but he's got a warning in that middle sector. He's gonna need a really good lap. Oh my goodness, that's a huge crash for Late Glue there. So Late Glue is out of the session already as he's coming around the final corner now. He's gonna be crossing the line here. ASM should go fastest, and he does with a 106.8. So ASM, Ni, Outguard, and Gogoat will be into the duels. As now making their way across the line, Chris and Dom now. Chris goes second fastest, a 105.2. Dom goes fastest, a 104.7. Jerry fourth fastest, a 105.4. 105.2 for Stealthy. That's second fastest for him at the moment. As Bali Pepe now crosses the line, can only manage fifth fastest, a 105.6. Pikachu crosses the line, only a 106.6. That's even slower for the Mercedes driver there, who has had a tradition of being knocked out in Q1, so it's not looking good for him. And the rain has gotten worse now. We've got heavy rain now. So it looks like, unless it clears up in the next few minutes, it's gonna be Evan, Senna, and Kazuo who will be out of the duels then. Right, so it's gonna be Dom, Stealthy, Chris, and Jerry who will be into the duels. So here's the lineups for the quarterfinals then. ASM versus Jerry for quarterfinal 1, Ni versus Chris, Outguard versus Stealthy, Gogoat versus Dom for the 4th. So it's gonna be time now for our first ever quarterfinal. It's going to be ASM for Williams versus Jerry and AlphaTauri. And now going down through this middle sector now, Jerry just 100th behind ASM at the moment, but going through now to the end of this middle sector. Is Jerry going to gain some time? Yes, he's now 3/10 ahead of ASM. That's a huge swing for the lap time as we make our way now through to the final chicane here. Jerry just trying to keep it clean now. He's got that gap to ASM. I think ASM actually has just got a cut. Yes, you can see that on the bottom right. He's now reset and into the pits, so Jerry will be into the semi-finals with a 111.7. Now here's for our second duel, Ni versus Chris. Here goes Chris right now, making his way through the middle sector. Did he get a warning there? Actually, he might have, as Chris is now a whole 3/10 almost ahead of Ni. Ni is really trying to push right now. You can see he's really trying to find the limits of the track there on the bottom right. Just Glue losing the rear a little bit though, having to go correct a little bit. But going through the chicane, oh, I think he just got a warning there. I think he was all 4 tires off the track there. And as we make our way through, yes, that's confirmation from the FIA actually that he did get a cut. So Outguard versus Stealthy. Now going through this middle sector here, Outguard's got 3/10 over Stealthy in that first sector. Can Stealthy try to claw back anytime? No, he's just lost another 3/10. And Outguard crosses the line now, so he's into the semi-finals. Gogoat versus Dom for quarterfinal 4. And now making our way through to the end of this first sector here. Who's gonna be ahead? Gogoat is behind by just 9 thousandths of a second. It's mighty close out there at the moment. So can Gogoat here try to pull some more time in this middle sector right now? As, oh wait, on the bottom right, look, Dom has crashed out. So Gogoat will be into the semis. So there's our semi-final lineup. Jerry versus Chris, Outguard versus Gogoat. And our first one will be Jerry versus Chris. So here we've got split screen right now. Chris alongside Jerry right now, making our way through the middle sector. Chris has just gained about half a tenth there in that middle sector, and it's starting to dry up right now as we come across the line. Let's see, I think Jerry should have this one through, and Jerry will be into the semi-finals, while Chris will be knocked out. And now Outguard versus Gogoat. Going through this middle sector now, the rain has eased off since this first semi-final, and now Outguard a tenth ahead of Gogoat. But as we head through this middle sector, Gogoat has just pulled 2/10 on Outguard, so now he leads this by 1/10 of a second. And now as we cross the line, can Outguard pull back that 1/10 and get himself into the finals? No! So Gogoat will be into the finals versus Jerry then, while championship leader Outguard is knocked out. And so our finals will be Jerry versus Go-Goat. It could be back-to-back poles for Jerry, but he has to beat Go-Goat. And now making our way down this back straight here, Go-Goat looks like he's had a little bit more speed carrying down that back straight there, and that has shown he's pulled 600ths of a second, but it's still barely anything between them. I think Go-Goat had a little bit more understeer though through that left-hander. As we make our way now through to the middle sector, the end of the middle sector now. Go-Goat really trying to push right now. Look at that, he's finding those track limits, and now he's pulled another 8 thousandths of a second through that middle sector. Jerry's gonna need a really fast final sector if he's gonna make it to pole position here. It could be back-to-back poles here if Jerry can try to catch up that 700ths of a second. Is Jerry gonna be on the front row, or is he going to be on pole? Let's find out as we cross the line now. Is it gonna be Go-Goat or Jerry? It's gonna be Jerry by 500ths of a second. Jerry is on pole for the New York Grand Prix, and Go-Goat will be alongside him on the front row. So there's our qualifying results then. Jerry will be on pole position for the New York Grand Prix. Go-Goat will be alongside him for the front row. Alcott in third for Williams. Chris will be in fourth for Red Bull. Stealthy in the other Red Bull will be fifth.